Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 33 of my Leeds United FIFA 16 career mode. Right now we are sitting in second in the Premier League, which is crazy to say. We only got promoted last season, so we are doing really well this season. I was going to say we competed. We're doing more than just competing so far. If anything, we're competing for the Champions League, a top 4 position to be in the UEFA Champions League next season. That will make it really interesting. And also Amaral, we're dropping out for this game, but he's been really crucial. Maybe the last 3 or 4 games I've really liked using him. I think with changing formation as well. I remember back, it would have been a couple months ago, something like that. Someone said I should use an attacking midfielder to get the best out of Amaral, and really that is happening right now. So heading into the game, we are playing at home against Spurs. Very big game here, as Tottenham, they do have an opportunity. There's Son on the ball. This guy is absolutely fantastic player, but my defending isn't the best there, and of course he is going to make me pay. And this is a huge game. It's against a fairly big team. Tottenham, especially in real life, I've actually been really impressed with how they've played this season. They've had a good season, really good season. But yeah, that was a good goal as well for Son in this career mode, though that's his 4th of the season. So he hasn't scored too many in the Premier League, but he's still obviously a crucial player for Spurs. And they're looking to create a second opportunity for a second goal just before the end of the first half. But Charlie Austin, you know, he's got a pending move. Can he score? No, he tries to play it through, and he was offside, so it was a bit disappointing. And yeah, Charlie Austin, he's basically all but moved now. Just need to wait for it to go through pretty much. It was pretty close, and we probably still wouldn't have scored, really. So we've got to make some changes if we are going to get something from this game. So both Amaral and Derek's coming on. I talked about Amaral. Can he do something? Can he step up? Can he provide the spark for us to get something from this game? And we do actually win the free kick there. Really well done by Berardi. He's a rotation play for us in that right back position. He can play left back as well, so he's a good versatile player for a backup. And Amaral, could he do it? As I mentioned, he takes the free kick and smash that in. Just so many signs he's showing right now. He's become a better player, really, in the last month of games. What I've done with him anyway, maybe I'm just using him better, don't really know, but at the end of the day, that's just a really good free kick, struck really well, and this guy is going to take the team to new heights. I think him hitting this form now is crucial if we are going to be in the Champions League next season. And of course, we'll get some decent money, but do you think he should be the leader, I suppose? Or not the leader, but I mean, we shouldn't replace him. We shouldn't bring in another star attacking midfielder that would just send him to the bench and he'll not be playing much. What do you think? Because if he does get another full season of games, yeah, you could see him develop into the 80s overall wise in the following season. So he did well for us taking that free kick, so we get a point from the game. So Spurs don't take points of that. That was a really important result for us. We've got Burnley next in the FA Cup. At this point in time, we're playing some decent football. I think we can go on a run in the FA Cup. Maybe win it. What do you guys think? There's another offer for Charlie Austin, so I'll just go with the counter for the offer that was already accepted, and hopefully he'll move on either way. Palmer Brown's doing really well in training. He's another one that could potentially get some game time next season. We'll have to see. But as you see there, Charlie Austin moves to PSG for $22.5 million. That is an amazing just piece of business, in my view, considering we signed him on a pre-contract, no transfer fee up front, so making that $22.5 million profits. And also, he did well for us. He played good games, he scored a lot of goals, and he helped us in this position that we are in right now. So yeah, there's nothing bad about that deal that I can see. And we have some good money to buy actually a quality player from hopefully a big team. I want to bring a quality player in. And the thing is, Dongu Safak, he wants to play a bit more, but he's injured right now. He's slowly coming back though. So no doubt I do want to use him, but I'm not sure how regular. I don't think he can be the starting striker. Like, for example, we're starting Wood here. I like Wood. Like, he's strong, but he's probably not going to smash in goals like Charlie Austin did. But he can still be a decent striker for the team. And you can see there, Burnley had an early opportunity. Victor Valdez. It was a bit scrappy there, wasn't it? But Victor Valdez did his job. And you can't underrate what Victor Valdez has done because he doesn't score goals. And you're going to see again here, he makes a very good save. You could probably say as well, Burnley almost deserve a goal, but Victor Valdez has been on his game. And he was equally as good as the Charlie Austin signing. They were both, pre-contracts. And he saved us a lot of goals as much as Charlie Austin scored them. And you can see here later in the game, both teams have a few chances. They wasted one, had no idea what they were doing. And then we have an opportunity here. Moat had the shot. He's captain for this game. But, both teams are not really taking those chances. So it looks like there's going to be a replay in the FA Cup. I'm really disappointed we couldn't do it at home. But again, can't complain. Just heading to the next game we have to play, really. And when we play the replay, I'll be expecting we can get the job done. And it could be when we do have a replacement for Charlie Austin, that will give us a better chance as well. Hopefully a superstar attacking striker type. And should be able to score goals consistently. But you'll see who we do sign as well. And we do actually have an offer for Dongu Safak. So that tells me a lot how good Safak is. If Manchester City want him, that's a big team. Obviously, another team in the Premier League. I'm a bit surprised, though, because to me, Dongu Safak, he doesn't have really, really high potential, I don't think. But we have to move on now to see some options. I saw Embolo a bit in the comments, but I know people say everyone uses him. So I'm going to go for a player that is really good in my view and that I would love using. Angel Correa. You think if I'm using Amaral really well, how about him? He can play striker and attacking midfield. And I was saying we probably do need another attacking midfield player. And to me, Correa is more attacking midfielder than a striker. So, he's more attacking midfielder, isn't he, opposed to a striker, but he's the striker in the game. And the transfer was accepted. And that was the thing. I got him below his value as well, 11 million. I think that could be a bargain if we do go on to sign him. So, 60k on the wages, 4-year contract. That's not just going to be a really good signing, bringing a quality player from Atletico Madrid, no doubt. He's going to be a bargain, really, getting him just below his value. And he's got 2.5 years on his contract, so I was pretty actually surprised. But he did decline the first contract. So we're going to try it again, 60k, but we're going to add the bonus per goal. And just, again, I've said it multiple times in my videos, but it actually does nothing. For you guys, you might think it's bad if he scores a lot of goals, but no, you don't actually pay anything unless EA changed it most recently. But I doubt they would have. It's just there for good looks more than anything. So, hopefully he can accept the contract. And even if we do have to offer a little bit more, it's going to be worth it because on the transfer fee, we got him below his value. So, maybe if we have to do that, it won't be a major problem because we're getting a bit cheaper on the transfer fee than you thought you would have got him for. But Swansea, we're playing away from home. Sometimes these games can be a bit tricky. You think we should be beating Swansea the way we played this season. So Amaral on the ball finds Kovalenko. He flicks it back to Amaral. And look at Amaral on the ball here. This is exactly what I mean, this piece of play. He's so good on the ball when he's doing those skills, but then he's just control and his touches to keep the ball away from the opponent. It's so good. And he's going to get the ball back here. Gets past one just easily. No even advanced skill. Just really good control. The ball at his feet. And he almost finished it, but he does get it on the second attempt. That shows you he stays alive. He doesn't give up when he says, I hit the post. And then, get a disappointing reaction. He keeps going. He looks at the ball. He focuses on the ball. And that's why he got to it first. He is going to be really good. Just imagine him like at mid-80s overall. If he's doing this now at his current overall, like 75, when he gets over 80, he's going to be, like I said, he could be a player that could lead us to Champions League glory, but he'll need some mates along the way to have that kind of success. And here we're going to make a different kind of change. Amaral coming off, he played his part. We're going to bring on Moat, and we're also going to drag him back to another central midfield position. Actually, the other two are defensive midfielders, of course, in this formation, but so put him a little bit ahead. I don't do that too regularly. Do you guys do it, or do you just do like a like-for-like swap? You don't, edit the position. But in that occasion, when you're winning and you got an attacking midfielder, you might as well drop it back. But it's 90th minute now, and we finish with a goal. Kovalenko, he's been a fairly consistent player from the free kick, scoring goals. Obviously not every single time or something, but he can hit a decent free kick. As you can see, decent power there. And that's his 4th goal in the Premier League. You know, he was a great signing in the first season as well, in the Championship. He was probably our most dominant player, I'd like to think, maybe apart from our strikers. Like, we had Wood last season, of course, as well. He scored a fair amount of goals. But for me, Kovalenko, he kind of dominated things in midfield and scored goals as well. Charlie Taylor got a good rating. He kind of goes on the radar nice and quietly, doesn't he? Like the fullbacks, him and Byram, just get about their jobs quietly. And they get the job done. You can't underrate that. And also Lewis Cook, we're going to disallow future offers from Man City. I don't want to sell him. He's a key player for the series, obviously, even though he's not the best player in the team, but he's only 19 as well, so much to improve. Unfortunately, Byram has picked up a red card, or basically just from multiple yellow cards. He has a suspension, but we can easily just take him out there and bring in Berardi. As I already said, he's a good rotation player, pretty decent. Maybe need a better one. I'm not sure if he's top 4 quality, Champions League quality. So we up the offer to 65k for Correa. Is he going to accept that? We're going to find out very, very shortly. The next game is against Burnley. That's going to be the first game in the next episode, because for the rest of this episode, we're going to be focusing on the transfers, if you can get a deal done, and all of that. Again, training sessions. Do you have any idea? Any other players I should add to the training sessions, and maybe one to take out? But I'm pretty happy, like, those guys, training them. They're players that are younger, and I want to get better, and I could see part of the first team potentially. But now, this tells me a lot. Bayern Munich make an offer for Correa, and look, their offer was a bit more. That's 12.5 million, so we would get him cheaper than Bayern. But now, they've put in a contract offer. Who would you want to join? Bayern or Leeds United? That's a big difference. And no doubt there will probably be a couple people that will think a signing from Atletico Madrid, a key player from Atletico Madrid, will be unrealistic. But you got to look at it this way as well. Sure, it would be unrealistic to Leeds United in real life, where they are in the Championship, but it's a different complexion now, because I'm a team in the Premier League with Leeds that's facing a Champions League campaign next season. So it's a completely different, so you can't compare it to that. So you can't really say it's unrealistic, because we're in a different situation, because you don't know. Maybe Correa, he would want to move to a team that's in the Champions League, in the Premier League as well. So you can't really know if that would happen or not, because it's a situation that is not apparent in real life. So we got to keep increasing the wage, the offered wage. We need to keep increasing that. And you did actually see that we put in some offers for some other players, and you're going to see the result of that now. They both rejected the unacceptable transfers for Fekir and also Vieto, but Correa accepted that time. I just had to put those in to be careful, So I'm pretty happy. What do you think about that deal? 11 million for Correa, and I believe someone told me that he has 88 potential, which is very, very exciting if we get a player like that. Don't forget Amaral has high potential as well. And it was in the 90s, the low 90s, obviously. Well, no one has potential in the high 90s for youth players anyway, so yeah, that's a bit interesting. He should be a very good player for us. He'll come in and hopefully play well. So here I'm going to give you an update on the youth squad. You can see the ratings of all the players and the potentials. Maybe leave in your comments as a suggestion. Any of these players, should I sign up yet? Obviously not good enough for the first team right now. They probably need a loan spell and training. But Eric Williams, the left back, is probably one of the more exciting players we do have in the youth squad. So now we're just going to finish up this episode on the Premier League table, so you can see where we are sitting for this point in time. 24 games into the Premier League, we're third. So leave your thoughts. Do you think we can finish in the Champions League spot, top 4? Can we even still win the league? Leave your thoughts, what do you think about the signing as well. But that is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Drop a like, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.